They're the fastest metal cars you've ever seen. Mattel's new Hot Wheels. Collect them by themselves or get them in wild new action sets, like the drag race action set, the stunt action set, the Hot Curves race action set. Get Mattel's new Hot Wheels, the fastest metal cars you've ever seen.
Collections, classics, customs, restorations. This is Crossroads Beach House. In this episode, we're going to build a simple Hot Wheels track. Hey, welcome back to the Crossroads Diecast Speed Shop. Today we're going to do a little bit of a different project here. What I've got on the floor here is some boards we're going to paint. Maybe you as a kid, or maybe even now, you remember having a downhill track where the old Hot Wheels used to have like a clamp, and you used to just put a car on a single track, or or maybe you could set it sideways and have a double track and race cars down. Later on, Hot Wheels came up with a drag set as well. But anyways, one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to build a portable drag strip for Hot Wheels cars. Every year, my wife and I, we put on a conference, or as part of our mission group, for the pastors in our mission in our district. And one of the things we want to do, we like to do things for the kids. And one of the things I'm going to do this year for the kids is I'm going to have a Hot Wheels or 1/64 scale drag race for the kids that want to bring their cars and race them on the track. And I wanted to have a track that was something that could be portable, so that I could fit in my car and take to the conference center that way, and also something that's easy to store as well. So I came across the plans for this. It begins, first of all, by getting some different 1x6 boards, 2 6-footers and 2 8-footers. And what I've done is I've cut the 2 8-footers into 4-foot lengths. And then I took the other 6-footer and I cut it into a 4-foot length and a 2-foot length, because that 2-foot length will be the a part that will help balance the upward support. And you'll see how that goes as we go along. You also need to have, as you can see here, I have 5 sets of hinges, and we'll be putting those on to hinge it so it'll all fold up. And so let's get on with our project. Okay, well, we're back. We've done some work on our little downhill drag strip for our build. As you can see, I've painted all the boards. And then what I've done with them is I've placed hinges in different spots. And the point of that, let me see if I can show you here. The point of that is that these joints comes up and it'll fold. And it'll fold into a nice little 6-foot long package that's a few inches thick. And then again, you can use one really big hinge. I use 2 smaller ones. Doing it again, I might just get bigger hinges, but the smaller ones were available, so I just did them. Again, come over here, and I used that 4-foot piece, that extra, when I cut the 6-footer up, I used the 4-foot piece as the prop for the downhill part, and I took the 2-foot piece and I made the cross stabilizer piece down here. Got a couple screws through there, carriage bolts, and I'm going to put on the back here, I will put some butterfly wing nuts on there. That way I can take it on and off, and that way I can just fit it in right there. Got this 3D printed starting gate. Works pretty good. Just got the little thing, and it drops the gate down to start the cars, get them going, and then like I say, it gets down. The purpose of this is to give it a stable base and give things a little bit consistency when you do it. I need to put the orange track on there and get set up. I also have a simple finish line gate from Slam Man Customs that I'm going to use for the finish line. But this is just a base. This is meant, again, I got the plans for this. If anyone's interested, I got the plans of this, or at least the idea for this, off of Redline Derby's website. They have different tracks and things on there, and this was on there, and so I took and I did that. Again, it's just a real simple thing, and so what we'll do next time I show it to you, I'll have the orange track on there, and I'll have the finish line detector up. And again, it's just one of the simple little ones that Slam Man Customs makes that shows which side won. And I'll have that on there, and we'll take a look at it and maybe race a couple cars down. Okay, well, I'm back here working on my downhill track. And one of the things I started to notice when I get down here to the lower part of the track is that the track kind of weaves in and out. It goes narrow and stuff, and to try to keep them, kind of parallel to each other. So what I did is I picked up these lane spacers here that are going to help keep the track a little bit centered. I get them from Cole Blake Design. That's where they came from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those in here in the track. It's every so often. So let's see how that'll look. So let me go do this and we'll get back to you. Okay, so we've got our track spacers in place. You can see right here at it. And as we back out, you can see that how the tracks stay together all the way down. So that should keep it a little bit better so there isn't any wiggling back and forth. Down here at the end, I put this. It's a very simple finish line detector and some foam to stop the cars. The finish line detector is made by Slam Man Customs. Okay, so we get this all set together. Let's see how it works. I've got two fast fish up here. I thought I'd use two cars that were similar. That way we can get a good idea of how both the lanes work. Okay, so we're gonna get set up to race these cars down. Before we go on to racing these cars down, I did want to get a little bit closer look up here at the Slam Man Custom finish line detector. Again, all you do is the card will just hit the part that's hanging down, and the arrow on top goes to whatever side is the winner. And so you got to just kind of make sure that they're latched in there pretty good. One of the other things I want to show you on the back here is that there's that elastic band. And Slam Man Custom sends you a bunch of elastic bands. I'm sorry about the wiggling here, because I'm at an angle here. But there's elastic bands to help you to set it up so you can see, and if that one breaks, there's other ones for it. So we got that all set up. Let's see if we can get a race. All right, well, we're all set up for our race. I just wanted to see with this track, let me see how that works. And here we go. And as you can see, the yellow one won, and the arrow went over to the left-hand lane, showing indicating that lane had won the thing. So I think the track's pretty well set up. Let's move on. Okay, we got our two fast fish ready to drag race. Get a chance to show you how the track works. Ready, set, go. And that's how it works.
A few moments later.
Just a couple more things I wanted to show you. I picked up these vinyl 1-inch letters off of Amazon, as well as the checkered finish line tape off of Amazon. I did those just to add a few extra little things onto the racetrack, and I'll show some pictures here. And just something else I added just to give it a little bit more of a racetrack look. Let's move on. Well, we're back and we're all packed up and ready to go. We're going to take this simple Hot Wheels racing track to our conference here next week, and it should be a real fun time for the kids. Just got some things planned. Got a couple of little trophies for those that win, and so it's pretty good. You can see everything's folded up. It folds up really nice. The hinges fold nicely, and as you can see right there. And I got a bungee strap. I might need to put another bungee strap on there to do it. Said the starting gate I've already fastened on, so that's there. You can see down here the bottom support is hinged in there. I have all the track pieces. I have it in this little bag, and I put all the connectors and stuff like that in this plastic box. Now you don't have to use a plastic box. You can use a little paper box, or you can use a baggie or whatever works and stuff. And even the track, you can just put them together and just snap some elastic bands on them. But I figured for the amount of miles I'm going to have to travel with this track, I figured I want a little bit more to it. But that gives you a little idea of how everything works together. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Appreciate all you that are subscribers and viewers. As always, God bless, and thanks for stopping by the shop.